In this video, I'm going to show you how to get a saltwater fish tank and not have to pay saltwater fish tank prices. If you didn't know already, saltwater fish tanks are expensive, sometimes as much as $10,000. And I don't know about you, but I definitely don't have 10 G's to just casually drop on a fish tank. Luckily, there's many ways you and I can get around this. Here you go, little buddy. Alright, where was I? Luckily, there's many ways you and I can get a saltwater fish tank very affordably. The easiest way to do this is just lower your expectations of what you're going to be able to get with a limited amount of money. If that isn't for you, make sure to watch till the end of the video. So what do I mean by lowering your expectations? So all I mean is you can't expect to get all of this with the $80 you would use to fill up a tank of gas at the gas station. You can still get all the really cool things that are the draw to saltwater fish tanks to begin with, like the vibrant fish and the fluorescent corals. A good place to start is with just a small glass aquarium and some budget gear, which you can get very affordably from places like Pet Club that has the $1 per gallon sale quite often, and online stores that sell everything you need, like lighting, power heads, and salt. If you're not even sure what you're looking for, make sure to watch my video about all the things you need to get to start your very first saltwater fish tank. When I'm done with that, you'll get a notification on screen up in the corner now. Now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about my absolute favorite way to get high-end tanks, expensive gear, all with a price tag that doesn't match. Let's get into it. There's two platforms that I've seen these good deals on the most often. One is Facebook, and the second one is OfferUp. On these two platforms, I've seen some of the most amazing deals anywhere, and I use them both personally on a daily basis. A lot of times people sell their entire setups for less than a quarter of what they got them for originally. Why would someone do that, you ask? Sometimes people have to move and they can't bring their tanks with them. Or other times they just don't have enough time in their day to take care of their tanks. So they will sell the entire thing for a really affordable price. And in most cases, the gear is in still very good condition. The great thing about these platforms is you can bargain with the seller to get hundreds of dollars off on top of the already really low prices. If you can't find your dream tank in an all-in-one bundle, a lot of times people will sell individual gear items because either they upgraded their own system or they just aren't using them anymore, and they want to sell them to make a couple of bucks instead of having them just take up space on a shelf or throwing them away.
As you can see, I should probably take my advice.
Hunting for individual gear items is really good for people that have a master vision of what they want their tank to look like. So you can pick and choose all the good parts that you want from different sellers across all these platforms to put into your own tank. So how do you get started finding these exceptional deals? Let's talk about OfferUp first. OfferUp is the simplest platform and will work for most people. To get started, just go to the link that I put down in the description. You're gonna get brought to the App Store and you just download the app. There's also an app for Android users as well in the Google Play Store. Just look up OfferUp. Once it's downloaded, just open it up. Add your area code so you can see other people's offers within driving distance. Then you can just start searching. After you find something you like, you can just press ask, then you can create an account. Then you can figure out all the finalizing details of the purchase and figure out how you're going to meet up with the person. Now you're an OfferUp master. All right, now let's talk about what I think is the better of the two platforms and the one that I use the most often. But first, if you've made it this far, please like this video and subscribe for more weekly content just like this. Now for what I feel like is the single best way to find great deals. Now this one kind of surprised me at first, but it's Facebook. Facebook is where I've gotten a large portion of all the reefing equipment I own. To be more specific, I'm talking about local Facebook groups. They have some of the strongest reefing communities, and they'll hook you up with some great deals. Now this is why I said this one doesn't work for everyone, because if you live in an area where not a lot of people have saltwater tanks, the group might be very small. Or if you live out in the middle of nowhere, then you probably won't have any group at all. Okay, so in this video, I'm not going to show you how to make a Facebook account, but it's a pretty straightforward process. I'm just going to show you how you can find some really nice reef tank equipment deals. Now, after you've opened up Facebook, go to the Groups tab, and then search whatever your area code is, your name of city you live in, or the name of the state you live in, followed by Reef Club. For example, my Reef Club is called 916 Reef Club. Here's some more examples of other Reef Clubs that are not in the 916 area. Once you find the one that's the closest to where you live, press join. After you press join, most of the time they're going to ask you some simple questions and then make sure you read over their rules. After you accept the rules, just submit their application and the admin will normally let you into the group pretty quickly. So after you join the club, make sure they allow sales. If they don't allow sales, most of the time they'll have a separate group that's dedicated to selling things. In my case, the 916 Reef Club has two groups. One, the 916 Reef Club, and then the second one, the 916 Reef Club sales page. Man, that was a mouthful. If this is the same for you, just make sure to join the sales page, going through the same process, and then you can start searching for those great deals. Here's some examples of some deals I found on my Reef Club just today. Let me know if you use either OfferUp or Facebook or another platform that I've never heard about in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.